All right, good morning, Wilmington. Welcome back.
This is very good water.
This is good, great water.
Cheers.
And cheers. This is great water.
All right, so we went from mimosas to green juice to alkaline water by and created by our next guest.
Sure, he family. He not even guest, he family. And if you don't know Amillion is an international hip hop artist, award-winning poet, best-selling author, and a Delaware key to the city holder. Amillion was recently selected by the Forbes for the culture and has become CEO of 1NA, what is it, did I pronounce it right? 1NA record label, 1NA radio show, 1NA alkaline water. Amillion has appeared on ABC, BET, MTV, VH1, and iHeartRadio, DETV, amongst others. His astounding musical abilities has led him to headline tours overseas, including the UK, Jamaica, the Dominican Republic, Amsterdam. Look, Virgin Islands.
The United
Good
States,
God.
Wilmington, Delaware. Good morning, Wilmington. Welcome, Amillion the poet.
What's up, bro?
How are you?
Pleasure
Welcome
to be
back,
here.
actually.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what
Welcome
much to say after that intro.
Man, come on,
What
man.
am I
You
supposed
did
to
it.
say?
You earned it.
You earned it.
So
Listen.
here are your flowers. You
I
earned
appreciate it,
You
but
earned it, but I know your work ethic, and it is an honor to have interviewed you before and welcome you back to Good Morning Wilmington. So we have had the opportunity and the honor to watch your journey
Yeah.
I appreciate
since
it.
you've been on the show, and you are a
Killing it.
unstoppable person.
You killing it.
Hardworking, hustling, and you are always on the go. And thank you for bringing gifts. I
Thank
was just
you.
saying before
You're
we
welcome.
we
Brother
came
got
back
water.
from commercial, I was like, gosh, I need some water.
You did.
And Amillion goes, here you go.
There you go.
Here's my water.
Thank you.
And
No,
it's very
thank
good.
you.
So,
Cheers,
so
cheers.
let's rewind a little bit.
Go
Let's
ahead.
since we
Let's
we
start
know
with
we know
Jeez.
about you, but we have a lot of new viewers tuning
Yes,
in now.
ma'am.
Our viewership has grown since last time you were here.
We continue to
and
grow.
you were I mean, you had a great performance. It was
Yes.
so much fun.
Yes.
And let's talk about who is Amillion the poet.
Well, other than those titles you named, I'm my mother's son. I'm Brenda's sunshine. I'm Aaliyah's father first. And I'm just an ordinary man with some extraordinary gifts. And I just give all glory to God. I'm drinking water, minding all my businesses today. So, and I'm also a proud Delaware representative.
Right.
Matter of fact, before we go back, I just want to shout out, this is Socially Wasted.
Yeah.
A brand representing Wilmington
Okay.
as well. We're here on Good Morning Wilmington.
We got to get them in.
Why not?
Yeah.
You know, big
Yeah.
salute to Seta, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Just represent each other.
That's all it is, man. That's all it is. You started, what year did you start? Well, you've been a poet for a while, right?
Yes. The only way I'm able to remember is my daughter's 16, and I walked out on my 9 to 5 when she was about to turn 2. So at the age of 1, I started owning all my dreams.
Yeah, and a lot of people probably thought you was crazy or insane.
Oh yeah,
right?
including myself.
Don't forget yourself.
Yeah, I won't lie, but you got to be crazy to believe.
Yeah.
You know, especially from a place like Delaware. But now I'm proud to say if you can make it from Delaware, you can make it anywhere.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah.
I'm a living
Yeah.
testimony to that.
Yeah, you came right out of Dover,
Yes,
right?
sir.
And,
Yes,
and
sir.
now you're in the UK.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when you look back over your life, right, and you know, and I know you're blessed with it. You consider you're blessed because
Yes,
you
sir.
are. Like, what do you say to Amillion? You know, like what do you say to just keep you pumping, keep you moving, man?
Right.
What do I say?
Yeah.
I say thank you. I think in order to be great, you gotta first be grateful. So I've overcome a lot. I lost a lot of friends, a lot of money, a lot of patience, a lot of things, but I never lost my faith.
Right.
So I always tell myself, speak to the younger self.
Right.
You know, Amillion was in that same position.
Yeah, man.
You know, and I never use those excuses. I always use those things that kind of inspire me. I'm
Yeah.
motivated by hate and I'm inspired by love. So I use all that energy.
Yeah. And you got a key to the city in Smyrna. Was it Smyrna?
Dover, Delaware, the capital.
And you've been always, like, when you look at, you always see people doing things in Wilmington, right? And then you're the guy down that area, right? And you speak to schools, you speak to kids, you motivate them.
I don't miss an inch when it comes to Delaware. It's so small. You know, when we go to the UK or when I'm in Amsterdam or anywhere around the country, they barely know about Delaware. So I don't even try to separate it. I've had workshops from right here in Newcastle County,
Yeah, yeah.
Detention Center, Ferris, even lower, what they call it, up in Rehoboth.
Yeah. Hold on,
And
I'm
that's,
gonna drink my water.
you know, please.
I
you
will
know?
say, I will make mention of this, and I love that you already touched on your daughter.
Yes.
So I
yes, my
follow
daughter
you on
Leah.
social media, and I love what you did for her.
Proud dad.
Yes,
Oh, man.
and that you took her to Times Square.
Come on, talk
and
about
that
it.
You surprised her with a billboard, if I remember correctly, or you
Yeah,
showed
they,
her the billboard, right?
Yeah, they had my billboard on Times Square
And-
for a whole month, and it happened to land on Father's Day.
Yes.
So that meant everything to me.
I'm a
you
girl
know?
dad, so I felt
Yeah.
that post.
Yeah.
I felt that, that energy, but I appreciated that you highlighted that moment.
Yeah.
That meant everything to
That was
me.
priceless.
It was.
My mother had to negate some of her entertainment dreams for me. She's doing awesome things. Dr. Brenda Farmer now, retired from Delaware State University a few years ago, but she negated her entertainment dream for me. So I see a lot of people have to do that. So with my daughter, it meant everything for my dream to grow with her simultaneously. So it's been a daughter and a dream from day one. Now
Yeah.
she's living her own dream. She's getting recruited by the top 5 teams in the nation in cheerleading, and
Wow.
they just won the world championship. Look, I could talk about her all day.
Congratulations.
Right. Look,
You talk about me, and I'm like,
You talking about his daughter?
Talk about my
Like,
daughter?
yo,
You're very
this is
proud
what
of
it
her.
is.
but,
Yo.
salute to Leah. She's in school right now.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. We talk about from Dover, from Smyrna,
Yes,
Dover, the UK.
Okay.
Now we talking about BET. What's
Oh,
happening?
man.
Yes, tell us
I
about
don't
it.
I didn't know you know about that. I didn't know you know about that.
Let's talk about iHeart, and then we'll go into BET.
Okay.
Right?
Big salute, iHeartRadio. I had a partnership deal with them for 1&A Radio. We just hit our 100th episode.
Congratulations.
Wow.
Literally just this Sunday.
Congrats,
So
yes.
I'm proud of that because I didn't
Right.
treat that like a million international artist. I treated that like a first-time host, and I humbly took that approach and
Yeah.
built it up and
Yeah.
never took a day off. That's my honest frequency where I don't, even if I mess up a word, I keep going. And that's what I want to inspire life people to do.
Right,
You know,
right.
keep going. If you mess up, it's no such thing if you learn.
Yeah. Let's talk about
So-
the equalizer.
We're gonna talk about the
Let's talk about
Equalizer.
the
Oh, no.
equalizer.
Let's talk about the
Denzel.
Equalizer.
Let's talk about Denzel.
Come
So
on, man.
tell us about that because I'm a huge Denzel Washington fan, and that movie is it's the third, right? I've watched all
it's
the
been the
movies, so
number
tell
one
us about
movie in the
that.
country for a month. Huge blessing. Huge blessing.
Yeah, yes.
Once again, I just expressed the gratitude, and I like to give people a small backstory because when I originally did it, I was on part 2.
Right.
I'm sorry, I was on part 1.
Okay.
Wasn't on part 2, but when I did part 1, I did it for a movie a year and a half ago and didn't make it.
Right.
Didn't get discouraged. I ended up getting a call that it landed on the number 1 movie in the country with Denzel Washington. So I just was like, man, look at God, you know.
Right.
But I did it for a song for another whole movie, and
Right.
you just never know sometimes.
Right. You don't know. You don't know.
You don't know. I was recently
And now we
told
on number
something.
3.
I was
Jeez.
recently told something, and you said it. You mentioned about God. Just when you think you have it all planned out,
Oh,
everything's
man.
good, everything's great, God laughs.
He laughs.
Laughs at
He
you, right?
laughs.
Like, ha ha.
Ha ha.
Laughs.
Silly human.
That was just told to me recently, and that just resonated with me.
Yeah.
And you're like, just when you think you'd have it all planned out.
Man, I'm
and
telling
then
you, every
God
time
laughs.
I think I got, I'm like, oh yeah, this is no, he got it.
Oh,
Yeah.
And it's always the next move, best move
That's
too.
right,
so.
and you stay ready, and I love
Got
that.
to.
You don't have to get ready. You always
Oh,
stay
stay
ready,
ready.
and you're
Right.
always working hard towards the next thing. And I love that you're always busy.
Yeah.
And if you don't follow Amillion the Poet on social media, you need to.
Yeah.
Because
Thank you,
he's
thank you.
always on it, always somewhere. And I love watching your journey.
Your
It's
journey's
really
dope.
been very exciting to watch your journey. What's next? So let's talk about it.
BET.
What's next?
BET.
This week we got our BET Jams premiere, Novocaine Flow, also featuring another Wilmington artist by the name of Geno, and shot by Banger Jackson.
Yeah, bang, yo,
Banger,
I
he's
saw
another
the video.
one. You know,
Shout
I'm
out
looking
to
forward to
Bang.
that. Shout
Yeah.
out to Banger. He really did his thing on that, Trusting My Vision.
Yeah, man.
We shot that actually in one of the two of the Wilmington high rises here.
Okay.
Big salutes, First State Destination.
Yeah.
Lexus, she helped connect that, and then we also shot one right on top of that shot, right? Big salute to Team Keem.
Yeah.
You know, Keem's restaurant. So that's
on.
all I'm about,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Just putting all these connections and these dots, and we making some big big dippers out here.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
stars.
You need to come film something at V&M Bistro.
Yeah,
Listen,
like
don't threaten me with a good time.
I know that's right.
Italian.
I love to eat too. I'm a
Italian
foodie.
cuisine.
You got a whole the movie.
Listen.
I can see the music video now.
Look.
Right, mafioso type joint.
Yes.
Eating pasta.
Yes.
He eating
Yes.
pasta. You
Yes.
know what I mean?
Listen,
Yes.
don't
Yes.
tell,
Yes.
don't
You
threaten me
got
with a
Banger
good time.
Yes.
on the video.
And Ivan and I in the background,
Yeah, I'm just walking by, be like,
drinking our water.
I'm just giving
Like,
them
we like to
the
get
nod.
Jeff Phoenix on that one.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, that
I
water
like
is
that.
good, right?
No, well, the idea.
Oh, the idea?
water's good too. The water's very good, actually.
We need this in the bistro too. Like, okay.
Yeah, so let's talk about this more.
Okay.
Let's talk about this some more.
Yeah.
So tell us
Thank you.
what inspired you to
Sell water.
sell water? Yes.
Few things, a couple things. First and foremost, get a lot of rappers and a lot of people in my position, and I felt that it was saturated. We get the liquors, the wines. I wanted a product that I can literally go anywhere, just like me. I wanted
anywhere.
something that represented me, and it's pure.
Yeah.
Just keeping your brand pure. And I definitely did that, and you mentioned that billboard in New York Times Square, so I got the call from a company in Miami, Alkaline. They wanted me to be the face of their brand, and I was just like, listen, I actually love the product. How would you feel about me doing a partnership deal?
Excellent.
They said, we'll call you right back. I was like, oh man, I've talked too much on this one, right? But they ended up hitting me probably the next hour and said, this is the percentage of ownership and we give you your own line and show you how it's done and
Wow.
everything hands-on. This has been my new baby, so it's not even a year and a half and
Yeah.
we're almost in the grocery store now.
So the drinking
amazing.
water and mind.
Oh, that's a lifestyle for
mind
me.
your business.
So that's a lifestyle for
and
me.
what does that actually mean? Because people don't really understand that the pun behind it.
Well, for me, it means whatever you want to make it. For me, I literally mind all of my businesses and drink my
Businesses,
water,
right,
literally with having an alkaline
Yeah.
water company. But for me, it's a lifestyle,
Yeah.
A lot of times we focus on the negative news and
Yeah.
if I'm going to mind my business, I'm going to mind the business that pays me or that I need to pay attention to. So
Yeah.
to me, that's the youth. To me, that's Wilmington, that's Dover, that's Delaware, that's, where the real issues are. That's what I'm going to mind my business towards.
Yeah.
And I just inspire others to do the same.
I love it. I love it, man. I
And
love it.
definitely it also the health side too. Let's
Yeah.
not forget that. I saw you with your green juice.
I ain't playing with
When
it.
you add this alkaline, we understand that our bodies are made up of 85% water.
Right.
So it's very important that you keep it acidic and fight cancer. My grandmother's a cancer survivor. My father has cancer right now. So it affects me on a personal level. A good friend of mine, Victory the producer, who's been behind a lot of my music in the past, who passed away.
Yeah.
His mother has it. I think it's, someone that has cancer, right?
Everybody knows,
Everybody.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's what comes off the top of my mind. And we fighting that battle too.
Right.
Right.
What's next for you, bro?
Man, like I said, we get ready to leave for tour. One of their records, Kason Miller, we get ready to
Kason,
finally.
that's right. Kason was on the show.
Yeah, he's working right now,
Yeah.
but we get to work overseas, so we got our Euro tour. It'll be my 7th year there.
Excellent.
It's been
called
2
Flows.
years
It's
since
called
the
Flows, right?
One in Eight Flows too. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
That's my music project that's out right now.
Okay.
But One in Eight tour is what we're about to be on.
Come on,
So
man.
I'm glad you said that. We all flowing now.
Yo, I remember when we first met, right? People were like, what I admire about you, I'm gonna give you your
Okay.
flowers, right?
Appreciate you.
What I admire about you is people were saying, he don't know what he's doing, or he just spoken word ain't gonna last, right? And now 10 years later,
Man.
right? I'm watching, I'm like, he's overseas. He's he's from Dover, he's doing this, he's doing that. Like he's minding his business and
Right.
drinking his own water. You know what I mean? Like yo, show big man, big love, big respect,
Yes.
man, for
appreciate
everything that you've done. I remember we was in the basement.
I was just getting ready to give you your flowers.
We was in
Because
the
I remember we
basement.
was in the basement, but that's what happens when you believe in your people's vision.
Yeah.
You can't even hear what
Hear
else
them,
is
the
going on
birds.
because, a lot of people, they'll put their fears on you, but it's faith over fear over here.
Yeah, we used to be. He would come by the Lancaster studio. I'm gonna show you a picture. We were just sitting there busting it
We
up.
got to put that one on there.
Yo, man, yeah, we
gotta
just
put
busting
that
it
on.
up. And now to see, like, I can say, I remember him win. Right? I
Likewise.
remember him win because going overseas and doing your music overseas, and it's not like the music is okay. The music is fire.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got K-Son now, your first artist, right? Signed
my first artist.
Signed.
Great signed another one over in the UK.
I was great. Are you going further
It's
with
going to
that?
definitely be an international label. You know how much I love the youth, so in addition to the workshops, we looking to open up these doors. That's what the Keys to the City is about. It's about opening up doors for others.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that with the radio platform, independent artists, the water, that's everywhere.
5 streams.
Look out for, it's going to be on Aldi's, the first grocery store.
Come on, talk to
big
them.
salute
big.
to Aldi's.
that's
And,
V&M Bistro.
and we wouldn't have been there without all of the local merchants.
Yeah.
You know, because I let them taste it first.
Right.
You know, seriously, I wouldn't be where I am
Yeah.
without
Well,
Delaware.
thank you for
Appreciate
continuing to achieve your dreams.
Thank
And thank
you so
you
much.
for continuing to set the bar and being the example, because you are always, even though you're focused on your goals, you're focused on making sure you're providing for your family, making sure you're helping these growing artists,
Thank
but
you.
you're also continuing to be an inspiration
Yep.
to so many, including me.
Appreciate you. I
So thank you.
appreciate
There go the picture. There you go.
There it is.
There go the picture.
That's
Come
cool.
on.
I love that.
Come on.
That's
talk
great.
to 'em.
Man.
That was 2019.
Oh, look at that.
That was 2009?
That was 19. Yeah, when we first got the station. Yo, my gosh,
Amazing,
man.
guys. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I still want to see the basement
You want to
picture.
see the
We got a basement.
We got a
basement.
Another one.
basement
Oldie
picture.
one.
Yeah, that's when you go
Oldie
back
but a
to
goodie.
2010 almost.
Yeah.
Right.
Look, all right, so that's your camera right there. Go ahead and get the people, you know, what you want them to
us
have.
How about this? Let's talk about everything we saw today. I saw the blue coast, everything. Hindsight 2020, but my vision really 2010. Never knew when I would win. From basketball to ballpoint pen. One thing's for certain. I work till my mama's not working. I shoot till my palms stop hurting. I dream till I live this for certain. Flow so hard now I got my own water. Generational wealth for my own daughter. Gotta believe in self when there's no supporters. Crunch time glowing hard in the fourth quarter. Spirit of Pop, soul of Nipsey. Amazing grace, I got shot, bullet just missed me. When you put your faith in God, then it's no mystery. Now we toast the alkaline where we make victories.
Come on, talk to
Cheers.
him. My man,
Thank you.
cheers.
Let's glow.
Thanks for taking us
Long
out.
live victory.
Look.
One more thing.
Go ahead.
Happy birthday to my broski, Wayne, Unique the Poet, Fame. I appreciate you. You
Love
got
it.
how starting my, it was the day.
Salute, happy birthday, my man.
Yes.
All right, nice way to go out.
This is great.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You gonna drink water, man?
Cheers.
We're just gonna
Alkaline
go
water.
out. Alkaline water.
One
One
and
and
A.
A. One and A. Amillion the
Thank you.
Poet in the building. Watch DETV. Like, subscribe, share. Tell a friend, and just
Let's
mind your
glow.
business. Drink. Let's glow.
Let's glow.
And drink
Glow.
water and mind your business. What's up, everyone? It's your main man, Big Ob, the talk of the town, Mr. DETVCH.com, and I'm here with my wonderful and amazing co-host.
Vincenza.
We just stopped by to tell you to be sure, if you want any information on what's going on in Wilmington and to meet some dynamic people doing some amazing and great things, be sure to watch us live on Good Morning Wilmington on Mondays and Wednesdays at 10 p.m.,
Oh, Ivan, 10 a.m.
which he said 10 a.m.
Listen to me. That's why he has me here. But yes, tune in live, 10 a.m. Monday and Wednesday on Good Morning Wilmington.
DETVCH.com.